The couch of love. Bring the chocolate,
And
baby.
We're taking a day of rest.
Even though we can't eat chocolate.
There's certain
There's
ones
certain
we
chocolates
can.
can. That's true.
Now, let me see.
I'm going to write my diary from the first time.
Is that everything I need? I refer to Mom's recipe.
What the hell?
Nana's original granola, amended by Mom. Large rolled oats, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, walnuts, flaked almonds, pecans, dried apricots, dried cherries or cranberries, banana chips, sunflower oil, cinnamon, salt, honey, and coconut shavings.
Art!
Sure. Oh, wait, did I forget to order the coconut? You've been here like 2 days.
Well, let's be honest. We don't know how long we've
That's
actually been
very
here. I'm
true.
very confused right now.
Time flows weird.
It does.
I rummage about in the supply box that arrived this morning until my hands find the bag they're searching for.
Oh.
Coconut shavings are a necessity.
There we go.
I mean, we're only supposed to be here for 2 weeks, and we've already been here
8 weeks.
8 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay,
Isn't
that's
it 8
right.
weeks? Yeah.
We've already been here 4 days.
4 days.
This is our 4th day.
Yeah, 8 weeks on this
supposedly.
game. It's 1 week in Go-Go Nippon.
That's right.
So yeah, it's because I said 6 weeks and it's actually 8 weeks.
That's right.
So yeah, day 3 where I guess we just get to chill on this day of rest. Which
Yeah. Why
I
not?
thought it was just sleeping. No, it's doing something completely.
Well, I mean, being in the kitchen can be fun.
Oh, it can be. I'm with you. I just
Just
understood
the cleanup
rest as-
after.
Yeah. Sucks my
Wait,
balls.
even if I had forgotten them, I'm on an island with an abundance of fresh coconuts. Still getting used to island life. But do you know
Aruba.
how to
Shave coconuts?
shave them?
You want to shave coconuts?
Like, do you have to harvest it and get it open and shave it? Just
Yeah.
oh,
It seems like a lot of work there,
dry
Mandy.
it possibly. I set the oven to 150 degrees Celsius and leave it to heat up while I measure out the rolled oats. I have quadrupled the quantity so that hopefully it will last the whole summer. It seems vast compared to how much I make at home, but it would be disastrous if I ran out. Totally disastrous, because you couldn't just make more.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Homemade granola is an absolute essential. We actually can't have granola right. Well, there are
Specific-
alternates.
Yeah.
To
specific things we can
granola.
actually do
Yeah.
on this diet.
I mix the dry ingredients, oats, nuts, seeds, and spices together in a large bowl, and then I add the wet, honey and sunflower oil, to form a golden, moist consistency. I've actually added a splash more oil than suggested. The mixture was feeling a bit drier than usual. That's a real thing.
Yeah. No.
Next, I spread it evenly on a baking tray lined with parchment, partly to save the washing up, and whack it in the oven for 20 to 30
That's right.
minutes.
You whack that thing in the
Yep.
oven.
Checking often because the seeds tend to burn quicker than I expect. Maybe it's just me, but I still washed the tray that had the parchment paper.
Yeah.
It also depends on what I put on it, though,
True.
because sometimes the oil just goes through the parchment paper.
When it does that, I wash it too.
Yeah. The smell always drives me crazy. Toasty,
Just can't see.
warm, homey. I miss my mom. Once done, I add the fruit as it dries and cools and put it into several large glass storage jars, being sure to stuff fistfuls in my mouth as I do. Sweet.
Yay, that
Day
was a day of
5.
rest.
Or
I
4
even got tired
or
of that.
something. I noticed.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't
so the
know.
day of rest doesn't do anything.
does
for
not help your antidote.
Nope. Okay.
Start over with romance?
Yeah, let's just start over with romance.
Why not?
I'm sure that would unlock.
Oh, so now we actually can't do Snooty Booty. We broke her heart
How did we break her heart?
because we didn't choose her.
Oh
Like
shit!
it was either McMurphy or Snooty Booty.
Oh shit!
It was either or.
All right, well I guess.
So let's keep
go
on going with McMurphy and see
then.
what kind of holes we're digging this time.
Oh good, I was like, it better not be at night.
Ugh. I'm sweltering in the mess tent. Typical for me to get cook duty on the hottest day so far. I step out for a moment to try and catch some air.
Psst.
I'm not sure if I really heard something or if the dehydration is getting to me. I take a swig from my water bottle. I can't even click on the border. Like it has
Oh
to be
really?
in
It has
the
to be in the
text
black. Oh wow.
box.
Hey, aren't you gonna share, Carter?
Oh, McMurphy, was that you, Sting?
What are you suggesting, Carter? I only used that. I only used the
Designated.
Designated little area. Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Haha.
Murph, you are incorrigible. You know exactly what I meant.
Come on, Kara. Never mind that. We have work to do.
I am working. I'm supposed to be cooking for this evening.
I mean, work with the adventuring variety.
Oh, of course you do.
Ah, come on. Don't be a bore. Such a bore.
I'm sorry, McMurphy, but I can't. I'm very busy here. It's gonna take hours to defrost and braise this meat from the mainland.
Well, if you come with me, I may end up providing
You may
end up providing a much tastier dish in half the time. What do you say, Kara? You up for
Crake?
You up for the crake?
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 I don't know.
Whoa.
What are you saying? You mean I should just bunk off? Just leave.
I know.
Just leave. That's what she's saying.
I know. That's the spirit. Strip off your apron and let's hit the trail.
But I can't just... What if someone comes looking for me?
Leave him a note. Gone fishing.
Maybe it's the heat, but I'm overcome with a moment of madness.
Madness.
And I look at these two cats staring at me. Well, okay then. You wild Irish rover. I'm all yours.
Ah, now there's a thought.
That's...
Heart that one. I just want that's creepy.
That's a little creepy.
That's a little creepy.
Before I can answer, he's slunk into the thickening of the forest behind the clay cooking pits. I whip off my apron and follow behind. Cool? Wait, Murph, it's too hot to run.
Then we ought to cool ourselves off, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Aren't you a cat?
Yeah?
He's led me up the cliffs and without warning takes a running leap off the edge. I see him flying through the air and watch, mesmerized, as he cuts through the water.
Wow, he actually jumped in.
Oh no, Murphy, are you okay? Don't panic, I'm coming. I kick off my flip-flops and shorts and follow him into the water.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm surprised at how shallow it is and that I'm easily able to stand.
How did you not break your leg?
That would have been a problem. Shallow water
Shallow
after
water?
that jump?
Like,
No.
watch out for the damn rocks.
Seriously. Murph, where are you? I frantically search about, fearing for his safety, and suddenly feel something brush against my legs, making me scream out loud. What's this?
That.
You know what? I leave most of your stuff alone. I look down into the clear water and see McMurphy speeding along the seabed like a shark, fast and sleek, and suddenly breaking up through the surface with something in his mouth. McMurphy, you can swim? What on earth is that thing? Oh my, it's a fish! I can see he's smiling, even with the sprat in the way. You can fish? He spits the fish back into the water.
Oh my god. There truly is no end to my talents, Kata.
You can say that again, but I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start.
Catch your breath, Kata. I know I'm exhilarating company, but you need to exercise a bit of restraint, or you'll be swooning next to me. Relax.
On me next.
On me next. Relax. The salt water is very, very buoyant.
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 Yeah, it looks like there's a V in there.
Yeah, buoyant.
Okay. Yeah.
Very buoyant.
Buoyant. I copy McMurphy and we both lie with our backs on the surface. It's very calming and tranquil, and I'm finally able to collect my thoughts. I realize I've not had this much clarity in a long time.
I've been on this island for 5 days.
This is so cool.
I know. Trixie took me here first. Calls it the Ponder Pool.
Oh, can you all swim then? I thought cats. Before I can even finish my sentence, McMurphy cuts in.
It's a common misconception that cats can't swim.
They just don't like to.
As you can see, it's another thing that we excel at.
Yeah, I mean, cats can swim the same as dogs can swim.
Yeah,
it's just they don't want to.
Yep.
So humble, too.
As Nana McMurphy used to say, if you've got a trumpet, blow it.
Gotta toot his own horn.
Yep.
What about the fish? Where did they come from? There are no birds or fish on the island. It's one of the first things they tell you in orientation.
That's just because you don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Don't know what?
It's better if I just show you. Come on, Carter, follow me.
We swim for a while with McMurphy leading the way with purpose, and then he stops.
Well, notice anything interesting?
Well, the water is much cooler and deeper here.
Uh-huh. Anything else? Can you feel anything?
I stand perfectly still for a moment and begin to feel a strange sensation around my legs, like a warm trickling under the water, but I'm pretty sure I'm not peeing myself. McMurphy, are you peeing?
Don't be so crude. Don't be so crude, Carla. It's a current. Look over there.
I refocus my eyes until they see what I thought was a rock shadow is moving. It comes closer into focus, and I realize it's a shoal of small fish darting in and out of one particular spot. What is that? I don't understand what I'm looking at.
It isn't enough just to see, Kara, to experience. Do you always have to understand everything?
Well, yeah, it's my job. It's who I am, McMurphy. I'm a scientist. It's in my DNA to seek to understand.
Come on then, scientist. Let's take a closer look.
We move closer to the area where the fish are gathered. I put my hand down and realize I can touch them and even pick them up. But something is stopping them from swimming further inland. McMurphy, we need to get going. I'm going to be in big trouble if I'm away for any longer. But thank you for showing me this. I'm definitely going to come back here to try to understand it.
I wouldn't waste your time, Carter.
It wouldn't be a waste. I'm committed to finding out all I... He cuts across me as I'm speaking.
I meant coming back to this particular spot. The fishies won't be here.
Oh, I see. It's only at certain times?
It's different locations.
And different locations.
Oh, and different locations. It changes all the time. There's no pattern to it either. So you just be sticking your pins in maps, Carter. I brought you here because I saw them this morning. Chances are they'll be gone by this afternoon.
Cool. The disappointment must be apparent on my face because McMurphy switches lanes super fast to distract me.
Okay, Carter, it's time to strip off.
Huh?
That t-shirt would make a lovely net. Let's go fishing.
Oh, I see. Fishing or go home?
Fishing. Let's just do it. Just fishing.
I whip off my top and use it as a net to scoop up as many fish as possible, but somehow they keep on escaping through the arm and neck holes. It's quite effective, except for the giant holes.
Except for the giant holes that are in this shirt.
Great idea, Murph!
Now you can rustle up some tasty fish supper in no time at all. And you get to enjoy my company for an extra hour. Win-win, Carter.
Great. Okay, so now I have a little challenge for you.
That, Carter, is music to my ears. There's little I like more than a gauntlet thrown.
Well, it's hardly a gauntlet, more a brain teaser. How am I going to explain to the rest of my team this bountiful ocean offering?
Well, tell them anything at all.
Why?
Why tell them anything at all?
Because they're gonna notice that we're eating something that wasn't on the delivery list or the menu rota and tastes way too fresh for something recently defrosted.
You worry far too much about things that don't really matter, Carter.
I know he's right. I could do with loosening up a little, but this is a pretty big dilemma, really. Maybe I ought to tell Professor Popper about this. What's the harm? Mac has stopped splashing around and looks me squarely in the eyes.
There would be harm, Carter. Trust me on that.
Are you sure? Obviously, I don't mean I'd tell him about you or anything that would endanger any of us. Just that I noticed this shoal of fishes and I took some. End of.
You really think you could mention a phenomenon like this, and that would be the end of it? That he would just start putting all manner of investigation and disruption in place? You are touchingly naive, my friend.
Okay.
What's going on?
I feel myself blush. I am being a bit naive, but I don't like the thought of lying.
Oh, God!
So what do you suggest then if you know so much about everything? Give me a plausible story and I'll follow through. McMurphy lets out a wild howl and splashes water at me.
Now that's what I like to hear. You impetuous daredevil, you.
I splash him back and a furious water fight ensues. We are making such a ruckus, I'm amazed no one comes to check on what's going on. After a good 10 minutes of laughter and play, we run out of steam and float. in the buoyant, warm water.
We also lost all the fish.
Let's hear it then, Oz. What's my cover story?
It's a very simple case of brazen bluffing.
Okay.
Make a simple but delicious meal. And if anyone should ask where the fish came from, shrug your shoulders and ask the same question.
Huh?
It's all in the poker face. You remain completely impassive and ask the same question. Yeah, I wondered that too. Where did the fish come from? They're delicious.
Really?
Trust me, Carter. As a cat who is forever risking one of his nine, the simpler you keep it, the more they buy it. If they ask you where you got them from, you tell them the fridge. Simple.
I feel quite giddy at the prospect of getting away with a ruse. Okay, Murph, let's gather the supper. We have an abundance in no time, and I haul my catch back to the kitchen in good time to make a tasty meal for everyone and a little extra for my feline pals.
I'm glad I knew how to cook fish.
Seriously.
It's a little difficult sometimes.
And like she could skin it, she could debone it.
Everything. It was awesome.
She was ready to go.
And I didn't lose any while taking off my shirt. Well, come back tomorrow. We'll find out what the hell is going on with this game.
A little bit more.
Okay.